Welcome to our Coin Post channel. At the end of 2017, many people thought that this year Ethereum will show everyone who's the boss here and overtake the Bitcoin. But instead, Ethereum lost 92% of its value and lost its lead second position to rival cryptocurrency. That is why after a year has passed, many people foresee a complete fall of Ethereum, while its fans still hope for a bull market to come. What will happen to Ethereum? Will it reach a complete bottom or bounce or fly into the moon? Can Vitalik Buterin bring his project back to life? Subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and we're getting started. Today, Ethereum costs about $150, and last time it was sold so cheap in the middle of 2017, and when the price reached on the top, one Ethereum was given for $1,400. There are several reasons why this kind of fall happened. Bitcoin has been becoming cheaper and cheaper the whole 2018, and crypto winter doesn't give mercy to anyone. Despite all the differences between Ethereum and the first cryptocurrency, it is just one of the altcoins. The Bitcoin still has the lead role at the market, and if it falls, others will fall together with it. The fact that its leading platform for eco did not help to Ethereum. Two rivals, EOS and Tron, could not shake the leading position of Ethereum in such terms. The majority of tokens are released through Ethereum, and in the reality it worked out in disadvantage. Day by day, we can hear about scammers and incompetent workers have been increased on the market. Those workers do not seem the scam, but they do not know what they want and how to achieve that. Eco has received $2 billion and $600 million of investments on February 2018 and just $65 million on November. It means 40 times less. Those projects which could realize a token sale and release the complete product have to sell out the collected Ethereum to finance their developments. Advertising, office rent, food and other expenses have to be paid in fiat after all. That is why eco projects were sold out for 400,000 of Ethereums the last months, and such sellouts have been organized during the whole year. According to approximate estimates, 3 million of Ethereum coins are stored on eco's accounts, and it will be in the market in the coming months as well. The developers of Ethereum are partly guilty in its failure. They promised to solve the problem of network scaling with the help of sharing and moving to the mining algorithm and proof of stake, and to create Ethereum 2.0. Practice shows while Vitalik Buterin will clapping his hands, singing the songs at a conference and talking on Twitter about possible job changing, even a preliminary Constantinople upgrade did not happen, the one which was moved to January of 2019 after a series of serious bugs when testing network was activated. As a result, we have the same slow, expensive and difficult platform to use. Instead of the updated Ethereum, the miners are running out of it in large numbers. The reason is cryptocurrency mining became unprofitable after the fall of an exchange rate. Maybe it's not so bad as we think. Hard fork Constantinople will be held despite all difficulties and problems. At the DevCon conference in Prague, Vitalik Buterin said that they are working for an Ethereum network modernization. At the end, we will be able to have blockchain with throughput stability with 1,000 transactions in a second, which will work with post mining, and it's going to be wide scale. At the end, we will be able to have blockchain with throughput stability with 1,000 transactions in a second, which will work with post mining, and it's going to be wide scale. Everything will be done with help of Serenity update, which will start with a hard fork Constantinople activation. Also, developers of Ethereum are trying to develop second level, for example Plasma, and update for protection from ASIC miners. Why do they need the last one? Anyway, they are going to move to a post mining. The answer is not clear. Despite all eccentricity, Vitalik Buterin is the one of the most authoritative men in the crypto industry, and he is ready to fight for his project. So Ethereum until now has a strong and powerful leader. Recently, Vitalik was an excellent example for a community when he gave away 3,000 of Ethereum, $300,000 in other words, to 3 startups which is working on Ethereum 2.0 and complaining about financial issues on Twitter. Who would give me 1,000 Ethereums just for a post on Twitter? One more interesting thing which shows Ethereum is not out of the game. During 2018, a huge owners of cryptocurrency known as whales were always increasing their capitals. When the majority were selling their Ethereum, whales were buying it. Right now, they are controlling about 20% of all coins. and those guys control big amount of money to make mistakes in investments. And if it's necessary, they can just turn market up to the right direction. It is time to make a conclusion and talk about the future of Ethereum as a platform and cryptocurrency. As you all know, we were just assuming, and by no means it is a financial recommendation. We can see the situation in this way, but how do you see it? Leave your comments below. Ethereum 2.0 is going to show up, and maybe not the condition as we are waiting. Ethereum have the biggest and united army of developers and users who target its work with smart contracts and decentralized apps. Nevertheless, EOS and Tron may still enjoy their faster and cheaper transactions, but it will not be so forever. Let's talk about price now. Our forecast is not very optimistic regarding the near future, though everything depends on your trading strategy. We are inclined to support the point of view of the well-known trader Tony Bass and other experts who predict Ethereum continue to fall by 60, $30 or even $15. Those who could fight it till the end will enter the market at such levels. The consolidation of assets and preparation for a new race will happen at such price levels when crypto spring comes. It's possible Ethereum updates to be nicely accepted by the market, and it will be able to show the growth regardless of the current trend. Remember, situation at the crypto market changed every day, and for you not to miss the turning point and a new race of cryptocurrency, you must subscribe to our channel, and your like is also very useful to us. We are done today. Thank you for watching Kind Post channel about cryptocurrency. Follow us and get enlightened.